Hi guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you all how to make a friendship bracelet. So first I'm going to start off by talking a little bit about the history and then I'll dive right into the tutorial.
So what are they? What are friendship bracelets?
Friendship bracelets are bracelets, hence the name, but they're more than that. They're not just a regular bracelet. They're a series of small little knots, and when combined they create a pattern, and they're typically worn on the wrist or the ankle.
I'm going to ask you guys a question. It can be a guess. The question is, where do you think friendship bracelets originated? Where do you think they came from? So, is it A, China, B, Central America, C, South Africa, or D, Canada? I'll let you guys think a little bit on it. If you answered B, Central America, then you would be correct. Friendship bracelets date back to ancient Central America, but some of the bracelets can be traced all the way to China since 481 to 221 BC, but according to most, Central America is the real birthplace. Surprisingly, it wasn't until the early 1970s that the friendship bracelets made their comeback. You would normally see either hippies or surfers wearing the friendship bracelets in the 70s, but to this day they have become way more popular and worldwide known.
Alright, now let's start making these friendship bracelets. What you're going to need is 3 different colors of string. You can find this at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, anywhere. Thin string, flexible. You're going to need some scissors, scotch tape, and a flat surface. Let's get started.
This is a picture of what your friendship bracelet will look like. We're going to be making chevron friendship bracelets. The first step is to take your scissors and cut each colored string into 2 sections. So you're going to have 1 string, 2 string for all 3. So it's going to look like this. Each string should be as long as your arm span. Then you're going to want to combine all 6 strings together and tie a knot like this. You'll have about 1 inch of string left on the end. Then it's the knot. Then you'll take the tape and tape it on that extra string. Then you're going to want to start dividing all the strings. You want to make sure that each colored string is mirroring its other, so the yellow would mirror the yellow and the blue would mirror the blue, and so on. So right now I'm just trying to figure out what order I want to do and what works best. One thing I learned is that if you look at the top right by the knot, you're going to want to make that as just not as tangled as it looks, because then it'll be easier to start your knots. You're going to want to start by taking your outside piece and knotting it all the way to the center. As you can see, I'm making a knot that looks like the number 4. You're going to then take the string and push it underneath the yellow string. And then you're going to tighten it and pull it up like so. You're going to do this all the way until you get to the center. Here I am. I'm doing my number 4 knot, pulling it under, straightening it, then pulling it up. What I mean by straightening it, I'm straightening the string that I'm not knotting, the base string. All right. Now, off to the next side. The next side will be a little bit different. You're going to do a backwards 4, as you can see. It's like the number 4, but in reverse. And you're going to do the same process. You're going to put it under like that, and then pull it up. You don't want to push it too tight, but you want to make it so it's secure. If you make the knots too tight, then they'll overlap, and that's not a good thing. So I'm almost done. Now, once you get to the middle, do you see how the blue strings that were on the outside are now meeting in the middle like this? In order to finish this round, or row, you're going to knot the blue knots together. It can be any way, a regular 4 or backwards 4 knot. We just finished the first row. Congratulations. As you can see, this is just a closer up version of me doing the second row. I'm taking the yellow strings and bringing them to the center. Also, if you mess up, don't worry. Practice makes perfect. It's a very tedious thing to do, so don't worry about that. Nobody's perfect. I know I've messed up many times.
America's best aerobic athlete.
Alright, now this is what it's going to look like after 9 rows, and you're just going to keep on continuing those steps I showed you. Once you're done with the entire bracelet, you'll take both ends and tie a knot together, like so. Here I am just tightening the knot. Super simple. You want to make sure it fits your wrist before you tie the knot. And for the final step, you're going to take your scissors and cut off the excess string. And then you're all done. You've just made a friendship bracelet. Before I show you all the colors and their meanings, what color do you think embodies your friend? Or what color do you think you would make your friendship bracelet for your friend? This is one of my favorite friendship bracelet style. It doesn't have a particular name, but it's chevron that goes in and out. And I just really like it a lot. And so now I'm gonna show you a couple pictures of different styles of friendship bracelets, and you can choose which one you like the most. Now I'm going to talk about the traditions behind a friendship bracelet. This is the most common tradition that I found during research. It's when one person gives a friendship bracelet to another. It's normally a loved one, either that be your mom, your brother, your friend. And that person who receives the friendship bracelet will then make a wish. Then they'll wear that bracelet for as long as it can go. And that can be multiple bracelets. Then the bracelet will wear off and it'll break off. Like this one right here, this picture. And when that bracelet breaks off, the wish will come true. Alright, that's the end of my tutorial video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can make bracelets now and give it to someone you love, especially during this time. I encourage you to find someone who may be struggling and just give them a little gift to brighten up their day. Bye.